Hey, this is Joe. Hey, these are the snap pads. A lot of people are using them. Highly recommending. These are awesome. They go on however many, if you got 4 or 6 leveling jacks. They're real easy to put on. Pretty much once you get them, there's a couple different sizes, so you want to measure what your size of feet are. But then once you get them, all you have to do is, before you bring these jacks down, is put a little bead of soap around the inner rim on here. Highly recommend using like Dawn dish soap, some sort of dish soap, or even car washing soap. Put a bead of it around that, set it on the ground real close to where this leveling jack is going to hit the ground. Then bring the leveling jack down in manual mode, and then when you get close to the ground, make sure that it's lined up, and then bring it down and it will pop on. And once it's snapped on there, they are really hard to get off, so you don't have to worry about taking them off while driving down the road or on travel days. So once they snap on, you are all set and good to go. Reason why I highly recommend these, a couple of reasons, but one of them is that it's made out of recyclable tires, made here in the USA, and it just gives a better point of contact when your leveling jacks make contact to the ground. So instead of it just being that metal plate hitting the ground, which on that whole plate actually doesn't even make contact with the ground, even if the ground is perfectly flat where you're landing, which, as most of you know, that's very unusual, uncommon. So when your foot actually hits the ground, leveling jack hits the ground, that foot, only about 30% of it is actually making contact with the ground, maybe even less than that. Just depends on what kind of surface you're on. But with these snap pads, it actually gives you 100% coverage. So even if you're on some gravel, uneven terrain, it does a really good job of making as much contact as possible. So it may not be 100% if it's real uneven ground, but you'll get more than that 30% or what the original feet is on the actual leveling jack itself. So these make it so you get a lot more contact with the ground, which is obviously a good thing. So more contact with the ground, the better you're stabilized. So when you're sitting there, your rig or RV is got good contact with the ground. So then you have less shaking, less rocking when you're walking around, or if you're running appliances, especially a washer and dryer that shakes. With more support here, you have a lot steadier base. So, or if it's windy outside. So highly recommend these. I want to check them out. Yeah, if there's any questions, comments, please put them down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.